Afternoon, everybody. It's Kevin. Take On Me was a juggernaut of a song, not only upon its release, but still decades later. Let's take a mini deep dive into the legendary song that captured the hearts of billions and defined an era. This is Take On Me by a-ha. Our tale begins in the vibrant city of Oslo, Norway in the early 1980s. Three talented musicians, Morten Harket, Magne Furuholmen, and Pal Watar Savoy, came together to form a-ha. Their dreamy synth-pop sound quickly caught the attention of local audiences. The band is known for its catchy melodies, innovative music videos, and distinctive vocals of the lead singer Morten Harket. The band initially started performing in the Oslo club scene and gained attention with their demo recordings and live shows.
I met Paul and Magne. I'd heard their band, their former band, The Bridges, on stage at my school, and I was totally mesmerized by the aura of their music.
But it wasn't until 1984 that they unleashed a sonic masterpiece that would change their lives forever. Take On Me. This track wasn't just about music, it was about pushing artistic boundaries and creating something the world had never seen before. You could hear this keyboard sound and instantly know what song it is. And speaking of never before seen, let's talk about that groundbreaking music video. The animation technique used in Take On Me was a game changer, seamlessly blending Morten's live-action charisma with the pages of a comic book. The result was a visual feast that still mesmerizes us decades later. Take On Me relied on a style of animation that dates back to the early 20th century, rotoscoping, which involves tracing live-action images and rendering them to look like literal moving sketches or drawings. However, the video we most recognize with the song was not the original video. By 1985, Take On Me had already been released as a single and it had a more standard music video with it, neither of which captured the public imagination. But Jeff Aroff, an executive at Warner Brothers, was convinced that a-ha could become a thing. He came to Steve Barron, who was already a huge video director with such hits as Michael Jackson's Billie Jean, The Human League's Don't You Want Me, and Madonna's Burning Up. He approached Steve with the idea to produce a second Take On Me video, and it would accompany a revamped version of the single, and suggested that Barron work with a pair of animators, Michael Patterson and Candice Reckinger, who had some experience with rotoscope. Inspired by the rotoscope possibilities, Barron began devising a story concept and immediately was struck by a visual idea. He says that an image just kind of jumped out of his drawn hand, reaching out of a comic book into the real world. And he goes on to say that I got goosebumps from that moment. And now you can see the remastered 4K version on YouTube. And this song has over 1.7 billion views with a B. And that's a huge feat for any video, much less one that started in 1985. And I'm by far not the first person to notice the impact of this video or song. There are dozens of news stories that chronicle the video, and even a-ha has released a making-of series of the video which you can see on YouTube. However, for me, a kid in 1985 watching MTV, it wasn't just a music video. It was a storytelling experience.
Starting Friday night, the Women in Rock and Roll Weekend. Reports and conversations every hour in music news.
video narrative took us on a journey through a vivid world of imagination, filled with daring escapes, star-crossed love, and it was beautifully underscored by a-ha's electrifying sound. And Take On Me wasn't content with just being a hit, it wanted to be a global sensation, and boy did it succeed. The song skyrocketed to the top of the charts, reaching #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 in the US, and this was an unprecedented achievement for a Norwegian band. And since the release of Take On Me, a-ha just kept on going. The band then released subsequent albums including Scoundrel Days in 1986, Stay On These Roads in 1988, and East of the Sun, West of the Moon in 1990. These albums continue to showcase a-ha's blend of synth-pop and new wave influences. While they never quite replicated the massive success of Take On Me, the band consistently enjoyed popularity and had several hit singles during this period, such as The Sun Always Shines on TV, which almost plays like a sequel to Take On Me in the original video. Also songs like Cry Wolf, Crying in the Rain just kept the music going.
The sun always shines on TV.
In the early 1990s, a-ha faced declining commercial success, and they took a hiatus in 1994 after releasing their album Memorial Beach. The band members pursued individual projects during the hiatus. All three released solo albums, and Morten Harket also continued his solo career.
You are still my brother till the end of time.
a-ha then reunited in 1998 for a concert tour and subsequently released albums like Minor Earth, Major Sky in 2000, Lifelines in 2002, and Analog in 2005. These albums marked a resurgence in their popularity in certain regions. The band then announced their intention to retire in 2010, but they continued to perform and release new music beyond that date. Notably, they released the album Cast in Steel in 2015. After the 80s and the band's journey, Take On Me continues to have a huge impact on the world and pop culture.
Yeah, it was quite groundbreaking. I mean, I wasn't alive when it came out, but I feel like looking back on it, there's not videos like that now even. Like you watch it and it's a very original video.
Like I said before, Take On Me wasn't just a song, it's a phenomenon. It became part of movies, TV shows, commercials, you name it.
Today's another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day.
Its legacy was cemented in our hearts and our minds. Even this past year, you could hear it in The Last of Us TV show on HBO Max. And earlier, Weezer doing their take on, well, their take on Me.
To be safe and sorry.
Fast forward to today, Take On Me still holds its magic. Artists from all corners of the globe have covered this track in their own unique styles, breathing new life into the 1980s classic. Even a-ha themselves released an acoustic version that's simply enchanting.
Take on me. Take me on.
The video, the song, and the band still holds up to this very day. The power of Take On Me lies in its ability to transcend time. It's a reminder of an era that embraced innovation, creativity, and pure fun. And isn't that what the 80s were all about? So again, I'll say Take On Me isn't just a song, it's a reminder that daring to dream big, pushing boundaries, and taking risks can lead to something extraordinary. Just like a-ha dared to push the limits of music and visuals, we too can strive for our own renaissance. Let's draw inspiration from the 80s spirit of innovation as we carve our paths in this ever-evolving world. So Take On Me by a-ha was a song that became more than just a hit, a symbol of artistic bravery and creative fusion. Thanks for joining me in this 80s adventure. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to help support our channel, you can click on our Amazon referral link in the description or scan the QR code and just shop as normal. That's all for now. Bye, friends.